willpower, some of that veteran savvy come out that made the previous map a little bit closer than many would have expected. But pistol round here, we've got just the singular smoke and flash from Chopper. Swisher, if you say right now, where's this going?
Top ground, for sure.
Easy.
It's kind of a new lineup.
Oh, okay. Well, Device is going to get us started. He's kind of uninterrupted by the smoke at the moment. I'm guessing Spirit would have wanted to use that smoke for something, but they got blown up before they even got there.
Yeah, it was a pretty heavy A lean.
Probably would have been a resmoke for Top Con to try to take jungle control.
Okay.
And play that post plant from jungle and connector. But Astralis had the perfect setup. Flash for the underbalk guy to peek Tetris.
I feel like it's such a shame with a round like this, because I'm always so curious about what would Spirit have done if they could have had, you know, a little bit more control. Some of these rounds get to look, I feel like, super one-sided. Like, it looks like, oh, that's it. Like, there was a bad strategy, it got blown up, but it's like, if anything goes a bit different, it could have been a little bit more interesting, I'm sure. Oh. They're still low on health and in a 2-on-4. They should definitely be losing this round, Spirit.
Yeah, after that one, it's pretty impossible to imagine a world where Wonderful is able to accomplish anything here. But yeah, I think Swisher already nailed it. The fact that the Astralis setup designed to counter any such A play and did so to great effect. Yeah, Wonderful. I mean, some damage would be nice. Put an extra $300 in his pocket, but not even going to happen. Blame F to finish things off.
It's exactly what they needed, though. Astralis is pick up this first pistol and hopefully get a few rounds going. Get some economy.
Yeah, I mean, I think with this team, it's kind of weird that you would say that, even because you look at the names on paper and you would think, they don't need to win a pistol. They don't need to win. What are you saying to afterwards in the post map or the post match?
I mean, we're just talking about, like, we just need to talk about post plants more.
Okay.
There was just like some miscommunication. Like realistically, like we did a fast car control into like a B pop, so we should have known that they had more utility on their CT on their A players. So obviously they're gonna molly triple and probably dark. So we need to be playing either like a coffin and first or second setup, or pool and crossfires and stuff like that, which failed on both.
How do you guys feel about Astralis playing this far back with 3 SMGs? Like, there's no attempt to, like, double push, you know, A ramp, or and like it feels like they're just going to be waiting, and a lot of AKs are going to be coming at them at a very favorable fight for the AKs, I'm assuming. Oh, well, not for Device, but in general.
Honestly, very scary. If they hit this, if Spirit hits this B split right now, this round's, I'd say, just about over. Picking up Blame there is a big, scary situation as well. Oh yeah, this is scary.
But they're doing pretty well, better than I was expecting. He obviously wanted the 8K there, and Magix is still going to be taking down Sip. But yeah, you're not wrong. If they hit the B split, it is looking pretty good. Device is showing up. Maybe just a... Oh, if he had that, that might have been the round. Now he's going to go for it, and he does get the tag on Magix, but it's not enough. Still Buzz in a 1 versus 2.
5 HP combined.
All right, well, Buzz smokes the molly, pushes on through. And like Swisher said, there is low HP for those remaining players. And Magix, this is a cheeky one. Yeah, it's a great angle. Gives him an opportunity to watch Cat pretty safely. But Buzz backing on up. That's going to be Spirit putting a round on the board there. If that were the old A1S, that's 2 kills.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's the difference that nerf made. What's your opinion, A1S or A4 right now? I feel like you've been buying the A4 on every map.
Before even the buff of the A1, I was a big A4 user. I even stuck to the A4 during the A1 buff for like the first month or so.
Oh, stubborn.
And I was on Orglis at the time with Daps, and he was calling me a dummy every single day. He's like, you're dumb, switch, I swear, switch.
Nice.
You will be insane.
Well played, Daps.
And then eventually I did, and then I think my CT stats were like a 1.4 in 3 months or something. Absolutely disgusting.
Valorant, because you're just very stubborn in your ways,
yes,
as most Counter-Strike players are.
That's the kind of coaching I like to hear. You're dumb.
How was it playing with Daps, actually?
Honestly, that roster had its term. Like, we had its trouble.
Let's go over for the viewers that aren't as aware. It was Orglis with you, Daps. Wasn't Kusta on the lineup?
Not at first. It was Infinite, Minus,
yeah,
and Rush.
Oh, right. And then yeah, you were sticking with Rush for a while, but then he got snagged for that EG project, and then
Say, where is Rush right now?
he's on EG
Black.
Black. Yeah.
We scrimmed with Rush one day. Our first day of practice went fantastic, and then he joined EG the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were like, oh,
Rush
crap.
is sick. I want him back.
I think he's doing all right for that team.
All right. Hopefully. Okay, a bit of an opening here. A little bit of an exchange. We're down about 50 seconds. Buzz, dangerous position. He's gonna stick it. He probably could have had that kill, to be honest. Wonderful is alone. 1 versus 3, and he gets blown up by Blameth. So good job.
And it was something that like I never even heard from anybody else before, and kind of put like a lot of pressure on me, honestly.
Not even me or Davey said that to you.
No, it put a lot of pressure.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it put a lot of pressure on me, and I honestly didn't play very well on that roster. Even he said that like he was trying to to make me like the next Ethan from that energy roster, and like that's like involving kind of if he's calling like a site hit, I could be exact. That's more so like on the B work to be calling how that exec should be run, because they're the one with that information.
Okay.
They should be the one like microing kind of, okay, they're playing like this, we need to hit it like this. Instead of like the IGL.
It kind of
That makes total sense.
It makes sense as well in terms of like you could watch a lot of these guys play and get like a feel for what the mechanical side is like, and obviously you can practice yourself and optimize the mechanics as much as you can, but yeah, you won't know the communication side at all just from watching it. So it makes sense that kind of knowledge is hidden in some sense.
Yeah, big time. That was like probably one of the biggest things that like I've taken honestly from that team, was just the small things like that.
Probably generally also hard to discuss with a lot of coaches or high-level players, because their way of thinking could easily also be the key for if you play them, right? So they might not just share that willingly, generally speaking, right? You might not be able to talk to Sonic and say, hey, can we just talk about how you approach these situations or what you want to do? Probably not going to be too liberal with sharing that kind of stuff. Just some notes here for Astralis. I mean, this is pretty low-level stuff, but I mean, I'm glad to see them not lose their minds in some of these rounds and just, run around looking for kills and doing any of this like a, 1 versus 3 or a 2 and 3 or something like that. But they really made those mistakes earlier in the tournament. So I'm kind of just, it's obviously kind of low-level praise, I guess, to be given them. But I at least want to see Astralis not fall victim to losing to, a couple of deagles here or there.
It was amazing. The Coconito 1v4 was something that you just generally speaking wouldn't see Astralis lose like that. The last two was a very fair 1v2. Like he just owned them, but the first couple were pretty uncharacteristic for the usual just suffocating team play that Astralis is known for and built their legacy on.
The first kill on that 1v2 was disgusting.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, looks like we've got a pretty quick B play from Magic's coming out, and peeking right on top of the van is Zipnix, but neither player is able to find each other just yet. A lot of bullets being exchanged, and Device is here for the help. Swinging from Catwalk, able to take down a couple players, and now Patsy might have to be the contingency plan in this one for Spirit.
How do you even fight your way out of this? I mean, Pat, you're right. He would probably get almost a free kill on Buzz. I'm assuming it's going to be hard to check when you come back for this position, even if he did get a kill earlier in Connector, but yeah, oh, nicely done. That's pretty cool.
It's like a round-winning kill right there.
Yeah, it just shuts him out.
Not much he could do here, obviously, with about 30 seconds. Probably saving the AWP seems like a better choice. I feel like something that's a little bit interesting. Oh, he's still moving forward. Okay. Just trying to optimize the round, I guess. It looks like it's kind of hard for Spirit to find a lot of opening fights. Astralis are still just really far back on the map. They're not getting a lot of straight-up aim battles happening really anywhere. So, I mean, is there a way Spirit can abuse that, or is there a way they can kind of force Astralis into fighting anywhere?
At least this round, it looked like they were just trying to abuse Zipnix at B. What I saw in our prep as well from the last time these two teams played each other was they kind of focused on that same game plan of B splits, B hits, B splits, B hits, kind of trying to abuse Glaive and Zipnix towards B. And it looks like Astralis' their adaptation there is putting Device on Cat, B contacts and B pops.
That makes sense as well. I mean, Glaive and Sip kind of have been the weaker players, I feel like, for a bit now on Astralis. So yeah, if you can keep punching at them, why not? Oh.
Nice shot.
Right, that's maybe why the aggression could be dangerous sometimes.
That was risky.
Oh, the equalizer's there for blamef. Glaive still trying to hold this line, close ramp, and he's potentially going to be swarm. Magic's may have missed the timing there, but blamef. Oh no, gotta finish that kill. Okay, things are getting really interesting now for Spirit. 4 versus 2 all of a sudden, and this is a situation that Xyp9x has to desperately recover. He's able to find one on the chopper already, but he's just trying to hold on to this toll booth position, and no way. Wonderful, tagging device, but also not finishing the kill. There's been so much damage inflicted in this round, and now Spirit, they have a great idea where the remaining Astralis players are.
I'd love a replay, but with blamef's camera in the corner when he's... Because obviously, that is 100% a kill. He just, you know, he let go of the mouse a little bit too soon. He's just assumed, all right, that's it. Look at Astralis, though. What a read. They're in the right positions. Theoretically, Sip with that HE, Siren kind of low enough that it could actually make a difference. And there's no armor either on Magic, so... Oh, hold on. Siren just one deagle. That's from the earlier kill, or the earlier tag. A little bit dangerous! And Sip's going to be able to find it now. Siren's up there. Can he do it again? All right, Sip, you know where he is. Deep breath. He started to make his way out. Did he think? I think he thought maybe he's gone to the other side. Again, that nade could be pretty dangerous to Siren here, but Sip's also under a lot of pressure. He does have the kit on him, so he's got a little bit of extra time, but now creeping around the corner. He's going to be so scared that he walks in to the deagle, but Siren's just up there waiting, and Sip, he's to look everywhere, and he just can't find him. He's so confused right here. Taps it once, but he's almost out of time now. Oh, this is getting so risky, and Siren, he's played it to perfection. Sip knows he is done.
That was a messy round.
There were so many duels in this round.
Device got flashed off spawn, instantly went to go peek left side triple, smoked off, went back right, Bowden's posted spawn.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, it worked exactly as it was supposed to. And it feels like it's so hard to catch experienced players nowadays off with just a call out of spawn. Like, usually people are so well drilled with refrag and everything like that.
Also, it was, I think it was Device playing that triple box, right? So,
yep.
If anyone, those are the feet you want to see. You know.
So is this just a personal preference, Anders, you're letting
I think I'm speaking on behalf of everyone. I'm just saying. Like,
that's true. I think if you look at all 10 people in this server, I'd probably have to agree with you on that.
Probably sell for a lot of money on the internet.
Someone out there
is waiting for it.
Yeah.
They're waiting for that drop.
Okay. Mid control, though, taken by Spirit. They look to be setting up for an A split as Magix is waiting in the ramp. Siren is in Palace, and there's already some pressure on Buzz. He's revealing his position with that counter utility, and this is where Spirit find their time to strike.
Actually, if they push Magix right now, it could be a little bit weird because they're going to get completely sandwiched and killed here. But he has the bomb, so if they push down the A ramp, it could get really, really funky. I don't know if they will. 30 seconds here. Device is going to no-scope him. That's the bomb down. Is he going to get wrapped on? There is a chance, Device. They're all showing up. He gets that kill as well, taking down Chopper, and now they're getting shot in the back. 20 seconds, and still a 2-on-2 in Device. He's got the bomb back. They don't know. Oh, Blameth with a couple of sick headshots. Spirit had that. They had that round almost completely wrapped up. You could see it was so close, but that one point of weakness was the solo bomb on the ramp.
Yeah, I mean, Magic's there probably just needed to do everything in his power to stay alive, it feels like. Like, let the whole other play activate a little bit more. Doesn't expect to be an op to just have posted up there because he was around that ramp earlier in the round, so probably as soon as he gave up that sight line. This is, yeah, that was good individual play from Astralis there. Also, the Device just stayed alive for so long.
Oh, smoke is up, but they're going to come right through it. Buzz on the other side. That's a very good defense. Instead of reloading, drops the M4 to pick up the AK. And it makes it a 3 versus 5. And whatever Spirit had planned, it's been cancelled. They've been sent back. Swisher, can I sell you on the idea of a run-boosted Zeus?
Yeah.
Run booster Zeus on the CT side, like say like Inferno middle, instead of like trying to hide in boiler room or anything, like we're hoping that someone, like you just send someone flying and they're just around the corner.
I think Bowden would love to do that.
Nice. But
He's the Zeus guy.
instantly become my favorite player if someone does that. I've been trying for years to convince somebody.
Have you ever seen anybody do that, Swisher?
No.
That's why it's going to work.
Probably once, as a joke.
And imagine how devastating it'd be on the other side. If you're the person that got killed by a flying maniac with a Zeus.
Fighting Bowden.
Flying boat.
What does his name mean? What does Bowden Master mean?
I have no idea.
Apparently his last name, someone was saying on Twitter.
Yeah.
Is Bodenholm or something like that.
Bodenbaum.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, well then that's pretty straightforward.
I don't know where he got the master, though.
Oh, well.
Master of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. It can just be a word. Okay, Xyp9x, though, with an aggressive push here, able to take down Magix, and he's just choking Spirit out. They had no chance in this round. They were already planning to save, and with 10 seconds left, it would be nice if Xyp9x and Astralis took these players down after time, but Wonderful will exercise some self-preservation. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be it, unless Device hits some shot that no human should.
It's good to note here that Astralis is not giving up any kills in mid. They're playing extremely passive, like we said earlier. Spirit keeps taking mid control, and they just...
That's actually such a legitimate strat right now. I mean, Device is 12-3. Everywhere he goes, he seems like he's making the right play.
Look at this, guys. They're not going to be slowing this one down. Trying to get out. Oh, wonderful. That is a really cool shot to open everything up with Buzz, though. Pretty well played. Hard to get a double kill from that position, so at least it's a 3-on-3, but Chopper's on the other side.
Ooh, I love to go back B here.
Yeah, he's opening things up. Device making his presence known, running. Chopper has an opportunity to take down Device. Okay, Device is not going to expect this. There's no way. Yeah, this is so easy for Chopper. Wait, what? Okay, Device could have seen him, but he didn't react to it. That is not something that he expected at all. And so Chopper keeps himself alive, picks up that AWP, and Blameth had a chance perhaps from underpass, but decides against it.
Could still go for
Oh,
Yep.
This is where you get lured into it, isn't it? Because they've already made the call to play for the up. They're gonna give it up again. I actually kind of respect this.
Yeah, I like that too. So easy in those situations just to get the one, and you think, wait a second, numbers game says we could go for this, but yeah, they're so out of position.
That knowing that op is posted on either cat or probably market is just nothing to really get him off that angle.
Right.
Yeah, well played. Chopper just from position alone. The fact that he crouched under, you could see it, you know, and Device, you know, making all the noise in the world, running back like that. Definitely a huge advantage. So, this is a bit interesting, right? Because Spirit were allowed back in the game.
Yeah, Swisher, you're talking about how Astralis is so good at not dying in middle, and once again, that's the case. But they make a play towards ramp, and Wonderful is lying in wait.
Hard way to go for Buzz. He's been a little bit more active over on that A ramp. Chopper is hearing them running back, so he's going to be well aware of what's coming, but still, oh my God, what a cleanup. So it could have been awkward if he's not quick with it, but he certainly is. Round done. I don't think there's much Device and Sip could do. They should probably be lucky if they can get out with the AKs here.
Chopper's just almost single-handedly won 2 rounds in a row, but wait a second, they're actually still going out A.
It's weird.
This actually gives Zip an opportunity to win this round. It would have to be a magnificent multi-frag, and there's so much pressure on him. Surely Spirit would be trading this one out, but if there were ever a time for Xyp9x to come alive and to light some fire underneath Astralis, now is it, but it's not going to happen. Quickly snuffed out.
Yeah, I think that's one of those confidence things again we were talking about earlier, because I think in the past, I don't know if Sip feels it, but my confidence in Sip winning a fight like that right now is super low compared to what it would have been. Like I'm not seeing the quick step out to, you know, take a couple of headshots and then falling back and playing it. Like, it just doesn't feel like that's really happening so much anymore. And I don't know if he feels it, but I think you even saw it earlier when he was flanking over towards T-spawn. He got 1 kill, and then he kind of like, I'm not going to get the other, I'm falling back, and then he got trapped, and it all feels very strange.
Yeah. Feels like he's in a position where he just doesn't want to make mistakes. That's never really how a player should be taking some initiative from time to time when they think that they're advantaged. And I almost feel like Zip plays like he's always disadvantaged.
You know, something that I noticed when we had Twists on here last week, and you know, people were saying like, oh, he seems like very arrogant or something like that. People were saying, because he's saying like, well, I wouldn't make that mistake or whatever it was. And I thought, like the 5th time you get that same peak is going to be much harder than like, I'm the best player in this. So that's how it happens, right? Like
After a while, it becomes a little delusional. And maybe you should just temper your own expectations.
He's having some trouble in window there.
Oh. This is all they have, right? Oh, it would have been sick if he could have got that second kill. Maybe they could even get some rifles behind it. Oh, hold the phone. This is just a USP. It's supposed to do nothing at all in this round, but he's got some great dinks off. They're getting more sip with a headshot on Chopper. It's falling apart. Why, Spirit? This should have been an easy round, and instead it's death by 1,000 cuts as the USPs defeat Spirit.
I mean, that round, big mistake. Realistically, they had the 2 lurks in the middle there, Spirit. They should have been looking to see if that was an A stack. I think that was kind of the goal, to probe out A to see if that was an A stack, and then just go back B. Chaos.
Buzz has not been having a good time at that ramp.
No. It seems like on pistols, Buzz is a monster. On gun rounds, I'm kind of iffy on him right now. I think he's... I mean, it's a testament to his skill that he can always deliver on pistol rounds.
Yeah.
He seems like a serious pistol specialist now, but you'd like to see more consistency gun round to gun round. But, I mean, he's being thrown into the just deep end really quickly with this lineup.
We saw... Ooh, that's dangerous. Sort of nuke a little bit out in the yard when he was trying to sort of like go out aggressive, and he kind of ran into a couple of players out there. And then now again at this A ramp, it's kind of tough dying that early on in the round with no real info to even give away. It's like there was someone at the ramp, but that was 30 seconds ago, you know?
Leaving device here is a good call. Because they'll probably go to the other bomb site. Or they kill him.
Yeah, they all showed up.
Kind of put himself in a bad position, though.
Yeah, I wonder... he was looking behind him. Did he think that they had already got through connector? It looked like
he was scared
paranoid.
of that lurk up con.
Yeah, tough when you lose the map control and you don't... Because obviously otherwise maybe he could have been just trained on that corner and he wouldn't have to move out so far. So it's a quick save. 6 rounds for Spirit. Surely that's at least good enough to be competitive, right?
That is good enough. Something that at least to note as well is that them giving up mid control, they're trying to take that ramp control in return. Astralis.
Yeah.
And that's something that we saw as well with either Buzz or Device pushing for that ramp control, and Spirit's not letting that happen, and they're getting that pick multiple times over and over again. And that's kind of just freeing up that control.
Yeah.
So it probably honestly would be a good take for Astralis to go back and fight mid probably this next round. Change of phase, because I don't think they fought mid once this entire half.
No, they've been pretty easy to give it up on that. Just want to remark, that little 1v1 Pats he just had with Xipnix where he went behind his smoke and kind of played around it. I feel like that's just such new school versus old school CSGO players.
Yeah.
Like, the new school recognize those little micro gaps you can just peek around one and find an advantage, and Xipnix is probably thinking, hey, I'm holding the smoke, I'm favored in this fight. So, yeah, it's been tough.
It's all good once again. They are kind of now grouping towards middle, so they could still do it just a little bit later.
They are. They're doing a mid pop to clear it out.
No one's there, unfortunately, so...
Perfect.
Yeah, this is really cool. Glaive and Sip caught in a very awkward position. One good kill. Flashes keep coming in, and Sip has to back on out. 4 versus 4. He can't really stay fighting at that position. Although Device...
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's just run all the way in here. They don't know about it. Oh, this is sick. Siren, I don't think he realizes yet. And could he get some backup here? Magic tries to go for the bomb plant now. Device is going to be sneaking, and that's a heart attack moment. He had no idea. Wonderful. It's a good return kill. And then the smoke. Oh, my God. That one is just pure guesswork. And now it's a 2-1-3. So for all the Device work, it might still not be enough here. Buzz sneaking in. Blame it on the other side. Siren just... I think Heroic are feel like almost the mirror opposite of what Astralis is right now in terms of the confidence, and we talked about old school versus new school. Heroic is all new school at the moment.
They've got a lot going on.
They play very individual.
Well, Speaking of individuals, Siren's going to be put to the test. Wow, that was pretty quick. They're escaping out the window faster than he can actually shoot them. But he can get one. Patsy got one before he got blown up. It's Buzz. It's your favorite talking point, Maui, with the pistols.
Just every time. Multi-frags on pistol rounds. We'll see if he's able to continue it here. Great re-smoke towards that door. This is going to make things really awkward on the retake for Spirit, and Buzz can just play right around it. He might even get cheeky with it. And Spirit, all of their forces joining hands at the window. This is, again, so hard to get out. And it looks like they actually just want to wait this smoke out. There won't be much time after it fades, and Buzz is holding the line. But immediately deleted by Magix. Glaive swings in for a trade, and it's Glaive and Xipnix just honing on in. A chopper, 1 versus 2, but the time is already gone. This is a round 1 for Astralis, and that re-smoke towards door was paramount. That took so much time away from the oncoming CTs.
Did they fake the run back towards the window? Because they all three, once the smoke went up, all three of them, like...
Cat spamming underpass through the door spot.
That was really popular in like 2016. I remember.
Oh yeah,
a lot of NA streamers were doing that in FPL, but or rank S actually at the time. But yeah, I feel like it's got such a limited use case now.
It does.
Very
I do it
hard
every
to
once in
find
a
the
while for
timing.
fun.
Yeah.
You can spam that underpass with the from the kitchen as well.
Yeah, yeah. I like the lineups from B apps to kill diffusers also. That's just the most annoying thing I've ever seen.
Like shoot people from here.
Yeah.
Can?
Yeah.
I did not know that one.
The way Anders just laughs in self-satisfaction. I know. A wallbang the pros don't.
It's because you have to think I spent like 50 hours running around, and it's just for my own amusement. So, you know.
Yeah, the SV show penetration, everything. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see if Chopper's able to do anything here. No, not the case. So that should be Spirit iced out of this round, and it should be an 11th on the board for Astralis. Although, Patsy, yeah, he's flirting with the idea, but not for very long. Just shot a quick DM over and then recognized that his chances were up.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to quit early, you know?
Yeah.
Don't linger. You give it a shot. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, just cut the cord.
Saving 3 armors is good here.
Exactly. Yeah, it actually is consequential what Spirit are moving forward with.
Yeah, I have another really obscure idea. If you shoot the pot that's here on the stove and kitchen or in the B hallways, you can make it, you know, because everything rolls just like the grenades roll on their own. Oh, hold on, hold the phone.
This
Wonderful.
Really good damage.
Yeah, he's doing remarkable work. All right. Oh yeah, you can roll the pot out into the B lane, and if someone's holding it on the other side, you know, they're holding it scoped up. They're gonna do ridiculous, but the ragdolls need to be server-sided. I feel like that actually could be a real issue. Like there could be some games. There probably have been games.
There's been moments. Yeah, the visibility in apartments, for example, can get a little weird. But Siren on the B defense, okay, he's being challenged by Astralis right now. But Patsy falls so quickly that it's all up to Siren. But a triple kill for Siren. What a masterful defense being put up by the anchor of Team Spirit. Blame F falls down, wanting to find this player. So crafty is Siren, and he's just playing right behind that smoke. If he gets a 4th kill, I'm going to lose my mind, Anders. And there it is. What a defense by this guy. Spirit, so many individual talents, and it just leaves Glaive now, and he is able to find Siren, finally taking him down. But this is such a tall order. Bomb on the floor, and for Glaive to pull off the 1v3, I think Spirit would be kicking themselves for days if they lost this. And
they're doing everything right. You know, they're not trying to go super aggressive. They know he has to get down to the low ground here to even pick up the bomb. So why give him the opportunity? Not really worth it. Maybe a slight chance there. Chopper, though, going to be falling even further back, and I really appreciate it. There's the final kill. Wonderful to take him down. But yeah, Siren, if he doesn't do that, then at least probably Astralis will get the bomb plant. Oh, Dupree.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hold. Couldn't ask for more.
We've got him back.
It's such precision, too. I mean, sometimes, like, what the easy thing with being an anchor in some of them.
Honestly, we haven't been here in NA for the last 3 weeks.
That's fair. That's fair.
But they have been playing really well since they picked up Marky. So that's great for them.
Yeah. Okay. What are we making of this strategy, Swish?
Looks like they're kind of doing A Smoke's gonna probably try to set up their works for mid and under. Which is exactly what happened.
Oh, and finding that kill is going to help them out a lot. I was going to say, if they lose blamef up there, could make the rest of the strategy a little bit questionable.
Probably just gonna, yeah, they're gonna fake that they're probably gonna go back B here and late hit A. Late walk out A. And that's exactly what Spirit thinks, that they're gonna go back B.
Yep. In spite of the fact that Siren is, I mean, if you really wanted to risk it, I guess he could go a little bit more aggressive, but he's really sure that they're going to be showing up in that position. And Buzz is already slowly getting the walk out. A little bit of curiosity from Chopper will get him blown up, and I'm sure Spirit are probably thinking, yeah, unless they go wild with it here, just save and keep fighting. They don't have that much money in the bank, so they probably need to do that. Wow, this is very clean. 12-9 going to be the scoreline.
We have a little running joke on our team that any team that beats us, we just give them a lot of confidence for no reason, and then they just go on to play insane. It happened with MIBR when they were kind of down in the dumps for a bit. They beat us in first round playoffs in ECL, and then they went on to not drop a single map, and then went out. Happened before we played fours the other day. They beat us, and then they go sicko mode in this.
Ask for like a cut of the prize money, like 5%. Like we're
now if Astralis win this series here,
we're here to big you guys up. You know, like give you. That's funny. I like that. I think we had like I mean, this is a real long time ago, but a guy on my team like in 1.6. Oh, wonderful. All right. Are they gonna keep going? Well, every time we had like a terrible half when it was like a 12-3 kind of half, like he'd always just say like, he had a way of delivering this line, but he just said like, we got him right where we want him. And it just always made people like, it just always made people laugh. Because the problem is, otherwise you do go into the second half and it's just quiet. Like everyone's just quiet and sad about the fact that you're like, oh, we're going to lose, you know? And then it's like just some line to just pick everyone up and be right. Yeah, all right. Let's do it. It's funny.
Good old 11-4 Onyx Law.
That really has become an incredible meme.
Felt that yesterday.
Oh, yeah. That's true, actually.
Oh, he could be dead. He might be dead. He's definitely dead. Glaive hunts him down, but there's still 3 people on the bomb. How could there be 4 people at this bomb site? The bomb is on the other side, so if Astralis knew what we know, it would be a little bit different. They line up, and that could have easily been a double as well for Patsy. Buzz has picked up the bomb, but Chopper is now on a run through CT's bomb. What is happening in this round? Buzz might just be dead. If Chopper goes on the pass, he's almost hunted him down. They're still so sure they want to attack. Oh, wait.
Oh, they're going back to A.
This is so weird.
They realized now. Wonderful and Siren. They're going to go back. Chopper went all the way, and he's really checked. So they definitely know. Hard round now, I think, for Astralis to win.
Oh, so much damage, but no kill. All 3 remaining players from Astralis under 50 HP.
Chopper is back in T-spawn. I thought he was going to go underpass at a minimum. This is weird.
He got his steps in on this round.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's not going to be ready for him, though. Buzz.
Yeah, it should be a freebie. This should open things up. This is the first domino to fall, and that's going to kick off the retake for Spirit. Smoke already on the plant. Wonderful takes down Glaive and blamef 1 versus 3. You already know what he's going to do. He's out of there. Round on the board for Spirit, and in terms of macro play and positioning, Spirit were so far ahead in this round for such a long duration, and for Chopper to run through T-spawn not once, but twice, really shows how much control they had.
Is his monitor tilted?
Yes,
Yep.
He's been doing that a lot.
The weirdest thing.
How does that make any sense?
I don't get it either with Patsy, the tilt. But yeah, it almost felt like Astralis just kind of
Should be there early and Wonderful just kind of shut down that plan.
It's a super chaotic round, but yeah, brings Spirit a step closer. 12-10. Sip did take a little peek, just a little look into the bomb site. Didn't really find anyone, and they're going to try and get a little bit of mid-control. Patsy expecting for somebody to jump onto the bench, I'm assuming. So he's in position for it. Glaive is right there on the other side. There's the jump, and he was waiting all day for that one.
great opening pick for Spirit there. Takes away that mid presence from Astralis, and you see that's just forcing Astralis to make their way through B apartments. They're throwing a window smoke and top con smoke, which does maybe cause a little bit of confusion for Spirit, although Spirit have done a good job centering their defense on this B site. We've got Siren and we have Patsy.
And again, Chopper is out looking. As soon as their smokes go down, they flash A ramp, they send Chopper to go look, and he's not going to see anyone, so they might know. Oh, headshot. The spray continues. Patsy looking for a third on the defense. It's not going to be him. It'll
Give my wrist a little bit of room there on the desk.
I almost just feel it's not even ergonomic when they have the keyboard just straight. I know Spinks does that, and I think Tarek did it before too.
We could do
just
like
Bit, I think, is now as well.
Bit's doing it. Oh,
we could do like a graph where like the x-axis is like, you know, the degrees, how much it's angled, and the y-axis is like how much you're tryharding.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a straight correlation between those two, I'm pretty sure.
Also,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I also like when people put their keyboard behind their monitor. Like I've seen that where they like really, because they're leaning so far into the monitor that they want to be able to press on forward.
Whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes to try and win. They've got 1 AK in this round. They're all on the site. There's 3 people defending on the other side. That's a stun. Buzz! Oh dear! He's back with the pistols again! That second headshot is insane. Taken down Wonderful, and now it's a 3 versus 5. Bomb is planted, and Spirit, this could be pretty devastating. This might be the kind of thing that pushes them onto a third map instead of closing this out in a 2-0 fashion, and everything is on the line here. I can't believe it. Now the double backpedal. Sip and Blamer for going back and waiting to see if they can stop anyone from defusing late in the round. There's still a 3-on-4. Glaive kind of spotting it out. They got to be careful about the instant smoke and the defuse. If they go right on it, that's maybe the only way I think Spirit win this round is just commit to that defuse. There's the smoke. I don't think they can now. They find the bomb, but it's still there. No one's stopping it. Blamer is too far away, and it's still Spirit to pick it up.
That is ridiculous. Felt like Astralis were advantage for so long in that one, but just a couple of kills go the way of Spirit. They're able to thin those numbers out, drop that smoke on the bomb, and they're able to come out with the defuse. I want to see these openers from Buzz, though. How is he so... What the second shot there? Unreal. Oh, but it's still not enough for Astralis.
3-on-5.
A little bit of overthinking. They probably didn't expect them to go for it. And like, I mean, Device missed a kill and spawn that he needs 100% of the time.
That felt like the first big just whiff.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can't be too sad if you're Astralis because you're not expecting to win that round.
That's true.
But they should have.
That thought lingers in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Even though you know logically from the get-go that was not a round for you and that you did way more than you were supposed to, it's still one of those ones that felt like it slipped away right through your fingers.
Oh, we're all tied up now. They've got mid control. They maybe need to get rid of Patsy, who's kind of going to be covering the connector. Glaive has managed to walk in there. I think Patsy knows.
Yeah, but this is spun Device around. Molly at his feet. It's taking some damage, but Buzz able to find a kill. I think that's floorboards, actually. And Chopper right behind Triple. He's under a lot of pressure right now. It doesn't look like there's even too much help, although Wonderful's trying to hold one line, but Chopper fights his way out. Taking down Zipnix as well, and now Buzz, who's able to open things up, has to connect with Blame F to try to win this 2 versus 2.
30 seconds. They can run B, but man, they need to move.
He's going.
Buzz is selling it. Now he just has to stay alive. Just do whatever you can. Oh! Runs out. He's absolutely cracked right now. A headshot, triple kill for Buzz. And Wonderful. He can't find the shot on him. I can't believe he's still fighting.
Just live.
Yeah, live. Wait. Oh, wait. Wonderful's read it. He can win the round by killing Blame if right now. There's no way Buzz could ever get here. And he knows it as well. What a read from Wonderful. I don't know how he knew, but he did. And now it's just a matter of time. Buzz is walking up behind him. There's Wonderful. But Buzz, he could still run there. He needs to go right away. Knife out. And actually, he comes off the defuse. Turns it around. Buzz, this is your time. He might be low on health, but this could turn the whole map around. And he can't find him. Wonderful. It's so close. Buzz, he gets it. What an unbelievable round.
It's better now than never. Device and Blame F, they've been constantly holding up their end of the bargain. Just needed that third head to pop up, and Glaive gets the calls down. If Zipnix starts feeling himself in the late rounds again, this is a team that everybody's going to have to worry about, especially given the experience in big games.
almost a 4-man stack here. Patsy's in the window. And they've got the triangular setup, but it's cracked open by Sip. It's a good headshot to bring down Siren. A little bit of a return, though, from Chopper. Lands a grenade right on top of him. Buzz starting to make his way out. Mekisk is in a very questionable position. Yeah, hard to fight your way out, but it doesn't matter when Chopper is stepping it up. And I'm surprised that that MP9 gets some play in the round. Device gets that one, and he knows exactly where Magix is on the other side.
Oh, yeah, and Magix can change his position up. He's got an AK now, and he's playing behind default. And he actually just jiggles on out, presenting himself to Device. Device with the 1 versus 2. Huge round for him as well. Astralis, they've got to be feeling untouchable at this point. Anything can go wrong, but they're still going to find a way to correct it.
I'm not quite sure why he was giving up that kill there. That seemed very unnecessary to peek.
With Magix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you a little bit, but sometimes it just feels like they'll have a feeling that they can catch that player off guard if they're approaching. But yeah, with the bomb down, Magix, yeah, hand in his palms.
They reforced, knowing that they could break their economy if they win this round.
Oh, hold the phone. Double push out. That's the bomb drop. They should be able to spin it around here, but that's pretty scary. 2 kills. Well worth it for Spirit. And this is what you want to see Astralis with the routine and sort of like the deep breath, right? 3-on-3, you've plenty of time. Don't run into anything crazy. I don't know if Sip saw that, but I think we're sure Chopper did. Yeah, it looks like he did as well. You have so much time, just don't do anything silly.
I don't know if he did. I feel like somebody would have came back because he's 1 HP.
It's a missed opportunity perhaps right there, but pretty hard to justify the approach if you're Zipnix with your health and having the bomb in tow. Now, BlameF is carving out some excellent space for his team, but wonderful. He's here to hold the line. This is a huge fight, and it'll go the way of Astralis. Now, Chopper, excellent 1D, but he's on this site by his lonesome. 2 players approach him. This would be an incredible hold if he's able to pull it off. Another headshot onto Zipnix. 1 more player remains in BlameF. He's shaking right now, and Chopper just jiggling around triple, looking for, and there it is. What a shot.
Oh, man. Sick round coming out from Chopper. And I think even the relocation from CT spawn back behind the triple, I don't think they even knew. You could tell that they were kind of looking. They could try and like just punch a hole through that.
If they hit that B split timing and try to probe him, he probably would honestly just burn his util and fall back.
Right.
It's kind of a hard spot to kill.
First time Chopper's been pushing. He's been pushing a lot on the A ramp, but now it's in the palace instead.
There.
Deep breath. Yeah, trying to communicate it to him telepathically. We've all been there when we're casting the games. Don't do it. And he won't.
Okay. Clean opener then for Astralis in a pivotal round. One that could be map and series defining. Wonderful. Just tucks back into CT, and it looks like Astralis, they're just setting up for an A attack. Nice opener, though. Wonderful. Evens things out, but Buzz continues. The 2nd kill for him in the round, and this will allow Astralis passage onto the bomb site.
He's done everything. He's at 25 right now, so absolutely rocking this map. Siren and Patsy are left, and they're getting hunted down. Buzz, he's up for blood, and that's a 3rd kill of the round for him. Patsy's now on his own, just making a run for it. Astralis to get to 15 before Spirit do. Now it's all about Spirit trying to get into overtime, and they'll have a very questionable economy. They have 3 players that have some cash, but Siren and Chopper are kind of low. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, this is not looking too promising for Spirit moving into round number 30, especially with Patsy being taken out by BlameF. That is insult to injury. Single player from Spirit with 5K or more. And so a couple of these players are going to be just working with scraps into round number 30. Astralis giving us a real strong...
Looks like just a delayed mid default.
Run boosts out. Pretty safe map control thus far.
Yeah, they got Buzz waiting on the extremity once again. So they could try and set something up there.
Looks like they're going to go into the A split again. What they had success with before. Big kill.
That's the opening. It's Patsy as well, which is interesting.
You know, that's the cap player.
Yeah. And they still check for it. Device not going to get caught off guard at all by that. What more do you need? 3 versus 5. Chopper and Wonderful, the only 2 people right now that get this to overtime. And Chopper tries to peek into it, but Buzz is very patient here on the other side, and he's going to take him down. Wonderful with the AWP in a 1 versus 4. Siren is just real far away at the moment. And even though he gets that shot out, Buzz doesn't even peek it. He's like, no, I've got time. That's got to be important, right?
You know, the site's clear. Siren's B anchor. This should be it.
Don't know if there's anything they could do. Oh, this is surely death. Blamef holding it. Astralis 1 kill away from bringing us to a 3rd map. But more than that, Buzz has been the one leading the charge. He's up to 27 kills so far. Could get 1 more here. Siren, there's no way through. He already knows it. Tries to get a little bit of a flash, but there's too much on the other side. Astralis, they had to battle hard to win this map, but they finally do, and that's impressive. They've had a hard time against Spirit in the last couple of matchups, but they'll at least get a crack at it on the 3rd map, which is great news for them. Siren never even getting close to doing